everyone. Welcome back to another Clinton's Bog Ventures. Maybe that White Admiral will co-host today, but we are checking out Indian Pipe Bog. Another little tour. We're gonna see what we can find, show you what it's like inside Indian Pipe Bog. I should find some pink lady slippers, some bog Solomon seal, maybe some other really nice bog specialist goodies. But to do that, we gotta get on the trail. So this is one of my favorite things when hiking in black spruce and tamarack bogs, is finding this mushroom. So this is red-belted polypore. It's a shelf fungus. It is one of my favorites. It's an awesome species to find because it is a habitat indicator. They are spruce specialists, so they don't grow on anything but spruces. They used to have a whole Arctic range till some work was done and figured out that these ones here are different than the ones in Europe. They're an amazing, cool mushroom. A little bit of pop of color on these dead and downed logs that we might find in the Sax-Zim bog. Sometimes they're home for spiders like this bowl and doily weaver below here. So we're starting to get into the season of white flowers in the understory in the Northwoods. This is Canada Mayflower, and it looks an awful lot like bog Solomon seal. But if we take a look at these nice examples, we can see the flowers are a lot smaller, nice cluster of really small flowers, hardly any petals. These leaves clasping just a little bit. So hopefully when we check out bog Solomon seal, we'll be able to get those differences because they're very confusing if you're out in the bog for the first time and you are in a place that's dry enough to have things like Canada Mayflower right next to specialists of bogs like bog Solomon seal. Wow. So awesome. So perhaps if you're not familiar with Indian pipe or why this bog is named Indian Pipe Bog, this would be why. These are the old seed heads of some Indian pipe, Monotropa uniflora. And the cool thing about Indian pipe is that it is a saprophytic plant, which means it's parasite. It lives off of other things. It doesn't have any chlorophyll. You don't just find it in this bog. You can find Indian pipe in a lot of different habitat types. They're pretty adaptable. But as you can see, these are old seed heads. Usually though, if you find old seed heads, you'll find some new ones coming up that next year. So these ones, not quite ready yet. You'd have to come back a little bit in the season to see what's going on with our Indian pipe. Good find. And just a little ways down the trail, in these wetter sections, we can find our three-leaf Solomon seal or bog Solomon seal, which looks a lot like Canada Mayflower. But if we check out those flowers, we can see very well-defined petals and very sparsely flowered stem. There's not as many flowers on the stem as there are with Canada Mayflower. If you look at the leaves, quite a bit different on this than on a lookalike being Canada Mayflower. So bog Solomon seal or three-leaf Solomon seal, really awesome. Some of these are pretty close to peak, some of them are very well past. So not a lot of time left in the season to see these things flowering, but a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful little bog plant. One of the hidden gems of Indian Pipe Bog is its population of heartleaf twayblade. I'm going to stick my hand out just to show you how small this orchid is. Super tiny. Those flowers are amazing. They look like little frogs or little people with legs sticking out at the bottom. But those leaves are really identifiable, just barely sticking out of the sphagnum moss. And we found this monster of a heartleaf twayblade. So remember how big that last one was? Look at how big this thing is. Huge. And right next to it there's one, and then right next to it there's an even smaller one. Oh yeah, awesome, awesome. And these mosquitoes on my finger there are sometimes pollinators of this orchid. Not looking to pollinate right now though, so we will shoo this mosquito away and enjoy this beautiful little orchid. Awesome, so we found a nice big cluster of pink lady slipper. They are a bloomer sort of throughout the end of May, June. Great place to see them if you don't want to get your feet wet is Warren Nelson Bog. But if you want a little adventure to get off trail and see them, this is a great opportunity. So this is a really awesome little pocket. We're maybe 150 yards down the trail right now, and in this little pocket there's probably 25 or 30 pinks that we're looking at. But pink lady slippers are really great. They're a really showy orchid. They're in the family Cypripedium, which includes our pink lady slipper and showies and white lady slippers and ram's head orchid and the yellow lady slippers. These are far and away the most common. Any one of our properties in the Sax-Zim bog that you're going to venture down, you're probably going to find one. And right now they're about peak. So awesome, a couple of really cool orchids are on this walk. Bugs are pretty bad. So if you do want to come and explore off trail, be ready. Be ready for bugs, bug spray, bug nets, really good ideas. And these trails are all looped, so there is a trailhead marker, there is a loop trail marker, and there is a way back to the parking lot. As you can see, it's kind of wet and squishy in here, so do bring your mud boots too. That's a good thing to have when you're adventuring into Indian Pipe Bog. Until next time, we'll see you guys in the bog.